nobody ever taught you the difference between earning money and keeping it. You start a 35,000 a month. Every year you get a 7% hike. By 60, here's everything you will have earned. 6 crore 21 lakhs. Even if you saved every single rupee and spent nothing your whole life, that's your ceiling. So, if you are first generation kid with no rich family background behind you, people who started 10 steps ahead of you, wealth creating through skill alone was always a locked door. He just invests 20% of by 60, not 6 crore, around 10.5 crores. The slice he kept is worth more than every single rupee he ever earned. The 20% beat the 100% of earning. You are going to earn 6 crore rupees in your entire life, maybe more. And most of you will still retire with almost nothing. Not because you didn't earn enough, but because nobody ever taught you the difference between earning money and keeping it. School had 12 years to mention it. It didn't. The pattern, the trap, and why the exit is gated. Let's start with the good news, which is also the trap. You start a 35,000 a month, a normal first salary out of college. Every year you get a 7% rise or hike. By 60, here's everything you will have earned. 6 crore 21 lakhs. Crores. And here's the brutal part. Even if you saved every single rupee and spent nothing your whole life, that's your ceiling. A lifetime of showing up 6 crore. Hold that number because I'm about to break it. But first, why most people won't even reach that ceiling? School sold you a deal, like a lottery. Learn the theory, pass the exam, and the world will pay you. Except the world doesn't pay for theory. It pays for what you can actually do. So, if you are first generation kid with no rich family background behind you, just build skills and climb path is real, but it's slow, it's narrow, and it's rigid toward people who started 10 steps ahead of you. Wealth creating through skill alone was always a locked door for you. That's not in your head, that's the design, the reframe. The door nobody locked, but here's the door they forgot to lock. Same kid, 30,000 a month. Instead of trying to out earn everyone in this rigid race, he just invests 20% of whatever he makes, 1/5 into equity, and then he leaves it completely alone. By 60, not 6 crore, around 10.5 crores. The slice he kept is worth more than every single rupee he ever earned. The 20% beat the 100% of earning. And here's why. Because a salary is like a rented time. You give your time, you get paid. And the moment you stop giving your time, the money stops coming into your bank account. But equity, ownership, you own a piece of a company that keeps growing whether you are awake, asleep, or on a beach. Your money quietly hires more money. That's the whole secret. Earning makes you a worker. Owning makes you an owner. And the owner always wins. Think about it. When you get salary and before the salary getting, you would have put an EMI to your future cash flow which would come in the future. Before it getting into your bank account, you would have already placed an EMI for that money. So you are not actually owning the money which you would have. So instead of doing that, before the money actually get into your bank account, you plan where it should be go and how it should be projected for your future self. That's how you can be financially freedom at an young age. And there's an idea from Jim Rohn that explains the rest of it. Take all the money in the world and split it perfectly equally, the same amount to every single person. Give it a little, and that money flows right back into the same pockets it started from. Because in this world, who have capability and who knows, who understands the behavior of the money, is the only guy who are entrepreneurs, who are businessmen, who doesn't give their time to earn money. They make money through the time. Why? Because money doesn't follow luck, it follows behavior. It follows whoever actually understands how it works. And that's the part that should make you sit straight through. Because financial knowledge is the one gate that isn't reserved only for the top of the class. You don't need a rank to buy an unit of an index fund. You don't need English, a network, or a rich dad to start an early investment. 250 rupee can be invested for your future self. Does not check your marks, your college, your family background. The system. Why equity? So, why equity specifically? If you are a student with almost nothing, 4 reasons. 1. It's easily reachable. You can start with 250 rupees, that's less than a Zomato order. 2. It actually beats inflation. Your savings account quietly loses to raising prices every year. Equity is the only easy, mass and top reachable asset class that has reliably grown faster than inflation over decades. 3. You are not betting on a one stock. An index fund means you own a tiny slice of the best companies in this world all at once automatically. Which brings up the real question: if it's this simple, why everyone around you is against it? Your parents, teachers, they flinch the second you say stock market. And before you dismiss them, understand why. Because it matters. Their entire generation watched the market burn ordinary people alive. In 1992, the Arshad Mehta scam blew up and wiped out regular families overnight. In 2008, did it again to them. And also in 2020, due to Corona, the market fall aggressively. But the one who hold it, the losses in that time, they were made the large profit out of the market in that. It's not because just blindly investing would make you or give you financial freedom. It's the one who have built the thesis or who have mindset in the Indian economy and how it may perform. So you doesn't just blindly investing doesn't gonna make. In the hard time, you shouldn't panic. Even if you get a job at 30s and you are almost everyone in the corporate would invest or save the amount. In that time, if you are you will take at least 5 years to learn or you for the experience it will take 2 years or 3 years to understand properly how you can make a very good investment. And to understand this system, you need to watch or observe the market at least in 2 years. So with the high income of your salary you are watching and the working Also, working can't be done both in simultaneously. So instead of that, start early in your 20s so it can be easy. If you lose an 100 or 200 rupees, it doesn't matter. But instead of you are losing a lakhs or thousands. So here's the one more. Not someday, this week. Open a Demat account and start an investment. 500 rupees, 200 rupees. If that's genuinely all you got, the amount is almost irrelevant. The streak is everything. Because you were never going to get rich from the 6 crore you were going to get rich from the slice you refuse to spend, and from the fact that you started before anyone gave you permission. A skill makes you employee. Owning makes you free. Start owning. And here's the companies names I would mention here, and of the top 50 companies in the India. And here's the table if the investment, how it would grow with how much percentage. And also I will give you the links in the description for any further details you want. You can check through the files.